Welcome aboard Bus 1. We're on our way to Oshkosh, Wisconsin, and we've got some time to kill. Let's do some trivia. Passengers, introduce yourselves.
Hey, I'm Connor.
Yo, it's Ethan.
Oh.
And I'm Mitch.
And I'm Steven. Steven.
Styling Steven.
We're off to a good start.
Styling Steven.
Oshkosh. I've never heard of that.
Guys, me personally, I am so excited for the annual Oshkosh, Wisconsin fish fry.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
I like fish fries.
Yeah, what happened to the Davenport, Iowa fish fry? I can't go back there. I just can't.
Oh, bad stuff, huh?
Not allowed?
Let's go over the rules.
No answer.
Only use what's in your brain to answer questions. Or if you have something on paper, you can use your feet, I guess. I'm once again handing out pounds of fish to those who answer my fish trivia correctly.
Wow, fish.
Gimme.
Yep. Questions in round 1 are worth 1 pound of fish each. Round 2, 2 pounds of fish. Round 3, 3. No buzzer today, so everyone gets the chance to answer. And we're also doing a challenge question, as per usual. But I'm shaking up the rules a little bit because I think it's overcomplicated. Once per game, I will give you seal meat instead of fish. And I will also lie about the correct answer to that question. So you have one shot to guess what question it is, and if you get it right, you will earn 7 whole pounds of fish.
7.
Holy moly, that's a lot, man.
7?
And if you don't guess it correctly, you don't lose any. I'm just simplifying it. You know,
Okay.
it adds out to just the same as before plus 1, but way simpler rules.
Is the
And we
seal
don't get any
meat
stragglers.
equivalent? Is that equivalent to fish meat?
I mean, try serving seal meat at a fish fry, dude. You'll get
good
walked
luck.
out.
Okay.
But I guess according to the Vatican, seal meat is fish meat. But you know,
What?
for this
still
instance,
mammals?
no. Well, anything that
Listen to
swims
the
is
expert, Ethan.
fish.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
According to
anything
the
that
Vatican.
swims is fish, yeah.
I'm here to
According
learn.
to the Vatican, yeah.
I'm here
Yeah,
to
like
learn.
dolphins and whales, yeah.
Yeah.
And meat?
No,
Okay.
genuinely, you can eat whale meat during Lent.
Really?
Yes. They count it as fish for Lent. Anyways, I got off topic. Whoever has the most pounds of fish will win, and will also be the second most respected person at the Oshkosh, Wisconsin fish fry.
The second?
I'm the most respected.
Oh, okay.
Oh, of course.
And these people are much more worthy of your respect than the folks of Davenport, Iowa. Any questions?
No?
If I get the second most respected at the Oshkosh, Wisconsin fish fry, do I get free tickets to the air show?
You know, I think you could probably work that into, you know, there's lots of people at the Oshkosh, Wisconsin fish fry.
Okay,
I think-
so just got to network
Yeah.
and then I'll be ready.
Yeah.
They might just offer them up if you're that respected.
Yeah.
The community that runs the Oshkosh, Wisconsin fish fry, let's just say they're a powerful bunch and you want to associate
Wow.
with them. Yeah, you can pull some real strings.
Some doors
I'm
will
in.
surely open if you
Yeah.
get close with them.
Doors or maybe even windows.
Oh, wait.
I don't know what that means. Round 1. Humble beginnings.
Yes.
Of course.
Someone take this power away from me.
The humble
For round
beginnings.
1, we will be going over fish evolution and ancient fishes.
Ooh, that's cool.
Question 1. For a long time, humans assumed that life underwater was relatively silent, as our ears are not adapted to the underwater environment. But in actuality, sound is arguably the most important sense underwater. As you know, sound travels much faster through the water than air, which makes hearing crucial for fish survival. All of the following fish are common American commercial fish, but which of the following has the largest known hearing range of any fish? Multiple choice.
Ooh.
Is it A, the walleye, B, the Chinook salmon, C, Atlantic cod, or D, American shad?
I've never heard, I think I've heard of all of those except for the American shad.
So that's what you think.
I think I'm
It's
going to go
too-
American
It's
shad.
too bizarre.
Too
For
obscure.
you to
It
think.
can't be like a regular
niche.
fish. Like salmon, I eat salmon all day, man. Those things can't hear squat when I'm chewing into them. But I don't eat any shad. I'm going to go with the shad.
They hear you coming, so you can't eat them.
Exactly. Well, maybe actually, Connor.
I'm getting you.
Yeah, they hear the boats.
The most elusive,
Okay.
the most elusive fish.
So Connor, is that what you're going for? The American shad, or
I think I'm gonna go in on the cod. You know, if it's like deeper water, maybe they need to hear farther to stay away from the predators. So I think I'm going in on the cod on this one.
That's good reasoning. Ethan, what do you think?
I was thinking exactly the same, correlating the body of water size to the range of hearing. Cod, Atlantic cod, I mean, that's as big as you can get. But I do have this like weird thing in the back of my head that walleye live in really deep parts of the water. So for some reason, I recall them having good hearing. So I'm going to go walleye.
All three different answers.
Okay, three different answers. But Mitch, you were right on. It's American Shad.
I just went off of vibes. I went off of vibes, and you two actually had reasons.
So the American Shad. Well, actually, there's a good reason for it.
That's all you need, man.
They're similar to a sardine or an anchovy. So oftentimes, if you get sardines or anchovies or like any sort of like fish flavor, it's actually shad. They've been found to be able to hear sounds up to 180 kilohertz, higher than even dolphins. And it's believed dolphins are the reason why they have such high hearing, as they have adapted to be able to hear their echolocation and avoid them. They have a special organ that connects their inner ear to their swim bladder, which then acts as an amplifier, called a gas-filled bulle, which is a very catchy name.
Yeah,
I say it all the time.
Gasfield Bulle.
So, Mitch, yeah, remember that. Remember
I'm gonna
that.
be, I'm gonna
You
be
get
using
1
that
pound of American shad just for you.
Thank you.
My
love
frozen
shad.
cooler over here.
I'll put it
Not
on my
bad,
pizza.
not bad.
It's so crazy to me that fish just do that. Like, they didn't know, they just decided to hear what the dolphins are hearing, and that's how they can survive.
Yeah.
They just do
Oh,
that.
it's crazy how things just emerge like that. Question 2. The human ear evolved from spiracles, which are the holes in the sides of heads of most cartilaginous fishes that help them flush oxygenated water over their gills. Cartilaginous fish, such as sharks and rays, are, of course, extremely old. With enough time, evolution will create all sorts of adaptations. Which of the following is not an adaptation present in at least one living species of shark? A. No scales. B. Omnivory, which is eating both plants and animals. C. Bioluminescence. Or D. Living entirely in fresh water.
My guess is being omnivore. I've never heard of a shark eating plants, so I'm gonna go with that one. They got glowing sharks in Sea of Thieves. They gotta be real.
Oh, man.
It's been on the mind
I
recently.
should have thought of Sea of Thieves.
I was literally just talking about playing Sea of Thieves.
Mitch has been fiending for Sea of Thieves recently.
I've been fishing fish in Sea of Thieves recently.
Listen, all a game needs to draw me in as a good fishing mechanic, and then I'm there.
You're there.
Yeah.
You're fished.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you. I think I'm gonna slam D. I think I've heard of bioluminescence. I think that they have like no scales, and
That seems reasonable.
yeah, and I think that there's a weird one out there that eats plants. Maybe I'm gonna go with D.
Okay.
I thought of the bioluminescence first. I feel like they're more like topwater predators. Like, they get down there, but I think like the bioluminescence, I don't see them needing that. So I think they're going to leave that behind.
Okay. The correct answer is no scales.
Oh,
So
They all
none
got
of you got
scales?
it.
they all have scales.
All sharks have scales, so they have unique dermal denticles that make their skin rough like sandpaper, contrary to what some people claim. So, giving
the
examples
dermal
for
tentacles.
Yes.
Of course.
Of course.
So
You
they're
get
not
to
like, wait, do dolphins have scales?
No, dolphins aren't fish.
Well,
unless
yeah.
you talk to the Vatican.
But I guess I imagine that sharks are like dolphins in that they're like rubbery, like whale.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No, sharks, they have skin that's rough like sandpaper.
That I thought of. And then like dolphins and whales are both mammals? Is that right?
Yep, that's
Yep.
correct. The bonnethead shark,
Okay,
which
I
is
guess
a
that makes
small
sense.
hammerhead shark
Interesting.
that lives in the Gulf Coast, is the only omnivorous shark.
Oh, there is a shark that eats. Okay.
A weird one.
Yeah. There
A
are
weird
several
one.
bioluminescent shark species, such as lantern sharks and the kitefin shark, which is the largest known bioluminescent vertebrae, reaching up to 6 feet in length. So, they're at the bottom of the ocean glowing, and they're huge.
That's
Thank you,
so
Sea of Thieves.
cool. Thank you, Sea of Thieves.
And the critically endangered Ganges shark is the only known shark to live in freshwater environments exclusively and can be found in the Ganges. So
Man.
there you go.
Put that in the Great Lakes. Let it go crazy.
Moving on to question 3. A relative to sharks that are even more ancient than them, chimeras, also known as ghost sharks or ratfish, are almost exclusively found in the crushing depths of the deep ocean. However, their last common ancestor lived nearly 400 million years ago, so they have diverged greatly. Of the following 8 traits, 2 of them are not found in chimeras, so you get to pick 2. I do one of these questions per...
Classic
pick
Steven
2.
question.
Yeah, you know it's a Steven episode if I do list 8, pick 2. So, A, their skulls are holostylic, meaning their upper jaw is fused to their skull. B, their caudal fins are leptocircle, meaning they're thin and whip-like. C, they are sexually dimorphic, with females possessing clasper organs to assist in copulation on their pelvis and on their foreheads.
Whoa.
Wow.
Foreheads? Sorry, that's crazy.
Oh yeah, it gets crazy with chimeras. D, they possess ovoviviparity. I pronounced that right. Meaning they carry egg cases inside their body and give live birth. E, they have 6 large permanent tooth plates, which are used for crushing and are mineralized by pleromin, a completely unique adaptation. F, adults lack dermal denticles and are scaleless. G, many chimeras possess venomous spines similar to their other common ancestors, skates and rays. Or H, they have 2 dorsal fins.
And these are, which 2 are false?
Yeah, which 2 are not found in chimeras?
Okay, all very plausible answers.
Yeah.
Can you picture
Even
a
if
chimera in your head?
Nope.
No,
Not at all.
it's crazy after this list.
Is it smaller
Okay,
or
after this
bigger
question,
than a-
you can look up chimera.
Is it smaller or is it like bigger than a shark?
I mean, they vary in size, but generally smaller than like the largest sharks. But
Okay.
some sharks are pretty small.
Even if you only took away 2 of these, that's still an impressive fish.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
This is a unit going on. Can you explain the sexually dimorphic part again?
Yes, so they are sexually dimorphic, with females possessing clasper organs to assist in copulation on both their pelvis and on their foreheads. So just
And on their foreheads.
I know.
when they're
man.
making love,
Damn.
you know, they may or may not use these clasper organs.
Maybe humans have been doing it wrong all this time.
I gotta start clasping with
They're
the
up to some
head.
freaky shit.
Okay.
Yo,
I
what
have
are
a
y'all
guess.
doing? Okay.
I have a random guess. I'm gonna give it a try. So which one are not? I'm gonna say the egg cases. So like it
Okay.
doesn't. That sounds like a seahorse. Don't seahorses do that? Where although the female like implants the male and the male gives birth to the seahorses, but
Like ovoviviparity? I think so.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna guess that, and then I'm gonna guess the tooth plates. So that's E,
Okay.
I think. Yeah, E and the
Yep.
egg birth.
Okay. Ethan or Connor, do you have some guesses?
I give it a shot.
Okay.
Go for it.
Shot in the dark.
Shot in the dark. So these guys, I think, it's clear that they're weird, right?
Oh,
but, I'm thinking weird bones. That's run of the mill. I expect some weird bones, weird fins.
Of course.
Of course, it happens.
Sexually dimorphic. That's too like cool of a fact to make up. No, I'm kidding.
We can't doubt that.
Steven could have done it. Steven could have done it. He's done it
You
before.
think? Yeah. That's my fantasy.
Steven
He
wants
already-
to get his forehead clasped onto.
Whoa.
So
Okay,
I'm going for the more benign ones that are false. I feel like the fact that they are scaleless, if they're ancestors, I feel like they should have scales. I don't know why it would go back and forth like that. So I'm thinking scaleless is false. And I don't see a biological need for venomous spines, but then again, platypus exists, so I don't know. Maybe
That's a
these
mammal.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. They have venomous like prongs or whatever. So I'm thinking venomous
Sure.
spines and scaleless are false.
Okay, so F and G.
Yep.
Okay. And then Connor, do you have some guesses here?
Yeah. I think the scaleless thing. I think we're gonna rule that out after the sharks.
You think that was bait after the last question?
Yeah, I'm not gonna let that get me again.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
That's bait.
And yeah, I think the egg cases with the live birth. They're definitely some freaks, but I think the live birth. They're gonna leave that behind. So
that's a good. Answer.
Okay. Well, the two ones that are not found in chimeras are the sexual dimorphism.
Of course he made it up. No.
Well, no, for different reasons. And then ovoviviparity, egg cases inside their body. So Mitch and Connor, you both get
well done.
1 pound of chimera meat.
Oh, but it's venomous.
I'll take it.
Well, just the spine.
Just
I
the
want to eat the
spine.
spine.
It's like a pufferfish.
Yeah, pufferfish are venomous and they're delicious. So I've heard.
Go.
Have you had one? I was gonna say, have you had one?
Yeah, so I've heard. I have not partaken quite yet. So males actually have the clasper organs on their pelvis and foreheads, not females. So that's where I lied there. But everything else is true. So you can go ahead and look up chimera fish. Look it up. They look crazy.
Chimera
Watch this react, y'all. Watch this react.
Live react. Put the hype music.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm not a robot.
Ooh.
Dang.
Interesting.
Oh, that's a snoot. That's quite the snoot on those guys.
Wait a sec.
Dude,
Where have I seen?
Those are some big eyes.
Not interested. This guy's gross.
Operculum. I'm gonna get him in the operculum.
All I have written for the description here is chimeras are weird.
Yeah.
Question
right.
4. Question 4. Chimeras are weird because of the millions of years of evolution and the harsh environment they've adapted to. In the annals of history, evolution has produced even stranger fish that adapted to their past environments and pressures in bizarre ways. Which of the following extinct fish have I completely made up? So I'm going to list 4 fish.
No.
3 of them are real extinct fish. 1 of them, not even from fiction or anything, I just completely made it up.
Completely made up. Okay. Fair enough.
So A, Harpagophytotor. From the early Carboniferous, a cartilaginous, blade-shaped fish with crushing teeth. Males possessed bony structures on top of their head similar to the backwards antlers found on Chinese dragons. B, Chimeramyctes. From the late Devonian, a bony fish with dermal plates on its skull, a shortened upper jaw, and elongated lower jaw. They possess an elongated, ray-like dorsal fin that would have been used for propulsion.
Chadfish.
Yeah. Underbite fish.
Yeah.
C. Aquilolamna. From the late Cretaceous, a shark with extremely long, wing-like pectoral fins, larger wingspan than its total length. No teeth have been found, believed to be a filter feeder that convergently evolved to be like a manta ray.
Oh.
Or D. Stratodus. From the Cretaceous to the Eocene, a bony serpentine-like fish that grew up to 16 feet in length and had thousands of conical, inward-pointing teeth, some of which covered its face. It was also covered in spiny scutes. So that one sounds horrifying.
What was B again?
Chimeramyctes. A bony fish with dermal plates on its skull, shortened upper jaw, elongated lower jaw, so chadfish.
Yeah.
Elongated ray-like dorsal fin, used for propulsion.
I'm gonna go with that one.
Okay.
The name sounds made up. That's the only. I mean, all of these names sound made up, but that one sounds the most made up to me.
Mitch does know his etymology. You know, he can potentially suss out these fake Latin words and stuff.
Maybe.
I don't want the Totus to be real, so I'm going with that one.
That's fair. That's fair.
That is fair. It is terrifying.
If it was in the past, that means it could come back, and I want to believe that
you
is
want
a
it
fairy
to
tale.
stay in the past or
Yes.
remain dead.
Just be
Remain in
fictional,
the
please.
past of my brain when I was coming up with this question.
Yeah,
We just need to find a mosquito and amber, baby. That's all we need.
That's all we need.
No. Jurassic fish.
Ethan, are you gonna hop on one of these other answers, or you're going for something else?
A is such a crazy just word in general. What was it?
Harpagophytotor.
Yeah, that one. That's just too crazy, man.
Mitch is on a roll. It's Hamiramicthes. I made that up.
Holy moly. The Chadfish? I should have known.
Unfortunately.
I should have known that.
It's
Too beautiful to be true.
Did you like actually make a fake etymology of it? Like what does the name mean?
So ichthyes is fish, and then Chimera is like, well, hemi is like, half, and then like, so it's kind of like half of its head is like, long, half of it's short, and then ichthyes.
I'm gonna pretend like I was pretty confident in that answer. It definitely was not.
So some other notable extinct fish I wanted to bring up include Helicoprion, which is that shark-like fish with the spiral lower jaw that confused everyone for decades. You might have seen that if you've looked at their jaw is like a spiral. Their lower jaw is like a spiral with a bunch of teeth coming out of it in all weird places.
Ew.
And it's like, what on earth would they use that for? But now we believe they were specialized to hunt soft-bodied prey such as cephalopods. And then also Dunkleosteus, the ancient apex predator with a skull and jaw that could have cut through concrete. And of course, Tiktaalik. And it's his fault that we're here.
Yeah.
Tiktaalik was the first fish that we know of that went on land. So,
My man.
Thank you, Tiktaalik.
My man.
Question 5. A fish long presumed to be extinct and only discovered recently was the coelacanth. For context, it was previously believed to have gone extinct during the Cretaceous-Paleogene event, which was when the asteroid landed in the Gulf of Mexico and killed all the dinosaurs. So imagine what the global reaction would be if we found a late Cretaceous dinosaur living deep in the Amazon or something. Like a hadrosaur or an ankylosaur.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not that crazy, but still insane. They were considered the missing link between fish and land animals. On December 22nd, 1938, the fish was discovered in South Africa. How was the fish discovered? Was it A, the body of the fish had washed ashore the pristine beach of Mabibi, where it was reported to and analyzed by ichthyologist J.L.B. Smith? B, it was caught as bycatch on a trawling boat, and the fishermen thought it was so bizarre they sent it to a local museum curator, Marjorie Courtney Latimer. C, it was found on display in a novelty museum alongside many other hoaxes by museum curator Marjorie Courtney
real?
Latimer. It was confirmed to be an authentic specimen.
Wow. What the hell?
Or D, it was discovered being sold in a Cape Town fish market by a local Afrikaner fisherman who didn't know its significance by ichthyologist J.L.B. Smith.
Ooh.
What was the
So-
first
We've got
one again?
Mr. Smith in a couple of options.
Yes, and same with Marjorie Courtney Latimer. So the first option was it washed ashore the pristine beach of Mabibi,
Mabibi.
where it was reported to and analyzed by ichthyologist J.L.B. Smith.
I think I might go for that option. To me, this feels like a creature that wouldn't have been fished. Really hard to find. I do love the idea of it being in like a store and then it's the only real one. But I feel like a lot of these weird things we find wash up on shore and somebody finds it.
Classic wash up. I think I'm going for the fish market. I think, sometimes when you need to make that money, you catch whatever
You sell
crazy
whatever.
stuff is out there. You're going to sell it, man.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to want
when
it.
they sell those weird shaped fruits and they're half off and stuff. It's one
Yeah.
of those.
It's like
Is that
ugly,
the
but
one
it's still food.
That a fisherman caught it and brought it to market? Is that what? was
Yeah.
that
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Yep.
I was thinking about that. This is hard. The one about in the novelty shop was so specific, and so I feel like that's a red herring. Oh, knowing you, Steven, I think that's a red herring. Little tricky, Steven.
Tricky.
I hate to jump on the bandwagon here, but I think I'm going to agree with Connor. I think
Okay.
it makes sense to me. I know, kind of against what you said, Ethan, it kind of makes more sense to me that it was caught by a deep sea vessel than it washing up to shore. Because if they don't come up to shore, or if they don't come up to the top of the water, then, if they're deep water, they probably won't wash up on the shore, right?
Okay.
I assume. I don't know. But that's my guess.
Okay. That's good. That's decent logic.
That makes sense.
Well, the correct answer is actually bycatch on a trawling boat.
Oh.
Oh.
So, trawling, that's where they rake the bottom of the sea, trying to get fish that kind of hide in the sand or whatever.
Oh, I missed that. Okay.
And coelacanths are deep ocean fish. So
Okay.
they were just caught as bycatch. And then the fishermen were like, oh, this is weird. So they reported it to a museum curator Marjorie Courtney Latimer, who really didn't know a ton about fish, but she was also like, these are very like prehistoric like traits for a fish.
Right. Like
so she then reported it to ichthyologist J.L.B. Smith, who was then like, oh my God, we finally found it. This is crazy.
Wow.
And they were like, this is the greatest discovery of the 20th century.
That's amazing.
Whoa.
Yeah. The conditions that create fossils are extremely rare already, so the reason why they were assumed extinct was that the coelacanth almost went extinct during the Cretaceous Paleogene event, and because their populations dwindled so much, their fossils became much less likely to form. So we had no clue they survived, because they just stopped showing up because their numbers were so low. Shout out to coelacanths, man. They're cool. I love coelacanths.
So are they like monitored now? Like, do we know if they're still around?
Oh yeah, no, they totally are. There's two different species. They live in the Indo-Pacific from South Africa all the way up to like past Madagascar.
Wow.
Yeah, they're really cool fish. And they're still around. You just have to go like diving in very specific parts to find them.
Nice.
Well, go ahead and remind me how many pounds of fish I've generously given you all.
I think I'm at 1 pound right now.
Very good.
Okay.
1 pound
Hey,
fish.
respectable.
Very cheap.
Respectable.
1
I'm
pound
on the
fish.
board.
He's on the board. Ethan.
Me personally, I'm weightless. I'm at 0 pounds of fish. I'm on a diet.
Almost fancy free.
I have
Mitch.
3 pounds of fish, and one of them is the shad.
Okay.
Pound of
Yeah,
shad.
remember the species I give you.
Oh, uh-oh. I do
Actually,
not
no, you don't have
Okay,
to.
I don't
I'm not doing. In the first episode, I did one where I was like, "How many times have I said the word fish this episode?" I'm not doing it again.
God.
That's
Okay.
a lame question.
Damn, I've been counting.
So you gotta figure out the off-script ones
All
too.
for nothing. Yes, I actually did. I counted how many I would say if I was perfectly on script, and then every time I went off script, I made a tally mark.
You're too dedicated, Steven.
Yeah. I was very dedicated.
Damn.
Okay, off topic. Have you seen those videos of those like fishermen, like where it's like someone was putting weights inside their fish to like win a fishing
Yeah, I did see
competition
that.
and they catch it? Look,
They got
get
caught.
the fuck out! Wow! Wow!
We got weights and fish. Get the out of here. Get the out of here.
Oh no, Ethan saying I'm weightless reminded me of that.
I've seen a good one where a guy's like pole is really heavy and he goes, "Man, I sure hope this isn't like 1,000 gar," and then he pulls his rod up and it's like 1,000 gar.
Or something. If I'm bringing up a souvenir tree, I'm not going to be happy. Ugh, or like 100 gar would be bad too. Oh my gosh, it is like 100 gar. Are you guys seeing that?
Freaking pole.
Yeah, with the fishing net and they're all in there. Okay. I've done
have
fish
seen
sampling
that.
before with like a net or whatever, and gar are actually the worst because they have so many little teeth that just get caught on the fishing like lines and stuff, and you have to like pull all of them out, and it's so easy to cut yourself. Like I lacerated my hand because I
F them
accidentally
gar.
slipped while holding it on the hand, like on the mouth, and it all the way up the hand. It was brutal.
Ouch.
All my
Yeah.
homies hate the gar, man.
Get 'em
I
out
love
of
gar.
here.
They're such cool fish. But, oh my god, it's
He's a real
big.
friend of nature.
I mean, they're so cool.
They fucking suck, but they're cool. They're cool.
What doesn't
They're
make
cool.
you, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, or
That's
makes
right.
you love it more,
Yeah.
or something.
I don't want to catch them, but I appreciate them as animals, you know? Round 2. A deep dive into fish. Pun intended.
Pun intended.
Nice.
For this round, I'm going to get into specific fish species. Question 6. Guys, happy Mud Skipper Monday. It's not Monday.
Mud skip.
I spent the
Monday.
last 2 questions talking about the transition from swimming to terrestrial movement, and mud skippers are the modern example of what that middle stage probably looked like. There are 25 species of mud skippers, and they are found all over coastal Asia, Africa, and northern Australia, and spend around 75% of their life outside water. You guys have no idea how much I'm holding back. Which of the following things is not true about mud skippers? So crazy mud skipper facts.
Okay.
A. Their movement technique, where they swing their body using both of their pectoral fins simultaneously, is called crutching. B. They evolved the ability to blink independently and use their own mucus to moisten their eyes. C. Their gills are adapted to be extra stiff and resistant to coalescence, which allows them to use their gills to safely breathe air out of the water for hours at a time. Or D. Mud skippers are incredibly tolerant towards ammonia. Instead of peeing, they release ammonia ions through their gills, acidifying the water in their burrows and deterring predators.
Holy.
What did I make up?
They're all so real.
I think the ammonia one is cool. If they can do that, like right on.
Right on.
Can you say what was maybe C? What was C again? The gills?
Their gills are
Strong-
adapted
strong
to be
gills.
extra stiff and resistant to coalescence, which allows them to use their gills to safely breathe air out of water for hours at a time.
I'm gonna go with that one.
Okay.
I think it's partly true. I think you're being a little tricky. I think their gills are stiff, but there's something else going on. That's my guess.
Mitch is
Knowing
always
you,
like,
Steven.
you're tricky. You're tricky.
I'm always trying to get into Steven's mind, man.
Okay. So you're looking for like statements that have like multiple things in them.
Yeah,
being,
so like
that
one
one's
part could be
false.
true, but in general it's false. Yeah.
Okay.
That's my guess. Connor and Ethan, don't listen to a word I'm saying. I'm probably wrong.
That's such a good way of looking at it. I hadn't thought about that. That's the meta.
Now you gave them the method.
the meta
Yeah,
Steven.
method.
The method to
Hey,
Steven's
not to
madness.
curse you or anything, but Mitch has been on quite a streak recently.
He's got 3
Yes.
pounds.
He does
Okay.
have 3 pounds.
Now I'm thinking the ammonia one might be too good to be true. I think they are not cool enough to do stink bombs, but they wish they could.
You're breaking the
Wish I
mud
could.
skippers' hearts.
Yeah.
On Mud Skipper Monday.
God
Come
damn
at
it,
me,
Connor.
mud skippers. Come and get me.
Connor's not afraid of you.
No.
There will be
Ethan.
at least one Monday between now and when the episode releases.
Watch this on Monday or whatever you want.
Yeah. Guys, if you're watching this on a Thursday when it comes out, pause the video, wait till Monday.
No,
and
no,
then-
Yeah, go back
do
for
that.
Monday.
Watch it. Finish it.
Man, these are all very realistic. I do really like Mitch's thought process here of looking for multiple pieces of information. I think crutching, that almost has to be true unless there's like a small thing in there. But
There's another
I'm
word
not clever
for it.
enough to come up with crutching.
Maybe that means that is the answer.
Oh, wait. No, I'm
I
just
don't know.
gonna go.
Also, Steven is usually pretty honest when he makes these.
That's true. I'll go see that. The gills, the strong gills.
You
I think
agree with me
there's
with the
something
gills?
in there. Yeah, something in there
Okay.
is slightly altered.
Well, Mitch and Ethan, you both get 2 pounds of Mud Skipper.
Mitch understands it.
I'm in
This
your
guy
brain,
understands
Steven.
He's tapped into my psychology. Dang. I have to change how I write questions now.
Am I right too? Are they
So-
stiff-gilled, but they don't breathe out of their gills?
So they instead evolved the ability to breathe through their skin, which is similar to amphibians. And while they're
Wow.
out of water, they create large air bubbles in their gills to protect them. So it's pretty interesting how many frog-like traits mud skippers have evolved. They like to play in the mud, which allows them to resist the sun and dig deep vaulted burrows to lay their eggs, hide from predators, and thermoregulate. And then, in their burrows, they do release ammonia through their skin, which like acidifies it and makes it like toxic for all other animals. So that's pretty
Stink
cool.
bombs, man.
I will say,
Oh yeah.
in your defense, Steven, I was also sus of that one because for some reason I vaguely remember learning at some point that, like, there's no possible way, like, if a creature has gills, they cannot breathe air through the, like, gills are designed to bring oxygen from the water. I don't
Yes.
think that gills can.
There are
intake oxygen.
there are quite a few species of fish where they can actually like gulp air from the surface, and that helps. And like gar are an example where if you catch them on the line, you have to get them off in a certain amount of time. Otherwise, they actually die because they need to gulp a certain amount of air from the surface or they die.
So I failed upwards.
You failed upward. I think
You did
your logic was good enough. I thought it was pretty good.
That was solid.
Question 7. Who cares about these beta cuck fish mud skippers?
Yeah, for real.
They're
Who cares?
constantly doing
Wait, it's
a soy
Monday.
pog face. It's no longer Monday. Now
It's
Tuesday.
they're weak, pathetic prey animals. Let's talk about an alpha fish. That's
Alpha
more
fish.
my speed.
Actually, I'm here for this
Northern pike are like the wolves of North American and Eurasian lakes and rivers. Perfect to represent an alpha like me.
Yeah, for real.
Howls
tell him,
like wolf.
Steven.
Oh God, why did I write that?
Do it with your chest, Steven.
I'm not doing that. I mean, I already did it. It's
Edit
out
that
there.
out,
But
edit it
whatever.
out.
No, it's staying in.
Okay.
Because all alphas know size matters. in
Yeah, it does.
which waters do northern pike grow the largest? A. Coastal North America. B. Inland North America. C. Coastal Eurasia. Or D. Inland Eurasia. Where are the largest northern pike found?
We know it's got to be in good old America.
Yeah,
It's
for
not
real.
with those coastal elites, it's got to be with those hardy-grown Midwestern inland North American pike.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm
Hell
going with.
yeah.
Hell yeah. Corn
You gotta
fed.
think like an alpha.
That's right.
If
Yeah.
I was a big fish, where would I be?
Yeah.
Ohio.
I think for myself, I'm going to agree with Connor, and I have two thought processes. The first one is,
Okay.
hell yeah, these things are giant, and they're in the Great Lakes to just like get huge.
Yeah, the Great
and
Lakes are
Big body of water. They
Yeah,
get
it's
big.
getting me right
they
now.
mog.
up.
They mog in the
Yeah.
Great Lakes. And then my scientific reasoning behind that is there's not a lot of predators there. So I imagine that they get really big because they eat like a ton of bugs and a ton of the smaller fish, and just like grow
They're just-
uncontested.
They're just easy prey for these alpha predators.
Hell yeah,
they-
bro.
Are they
Yeah.
deep
Right.
water or like shallow water fish?
Typically they're pretty shallow. I mean,
Yeah.
they like hide in vegetation and stuff, so that's like photic zone.
You can catch them for sure.
I'm gonna guess inland, but because you all said inland, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna say inland Eurasia.
Well, none of you are getting any pike for that one because it's coastal Eurasia.
Coastal Eurasia.
Coastal,
Yeah.
really?
So
Coastal.
the reason why they grow larger in Eurasia is because North America, there are too many predators to where they're kind of outcompeted.
Really?
So in North America, there's muskellunge or muskies, and those guys grow bigger than even the largest pike. So they're kind of outgunned there,
interesting.
and they do a very similar thing where they're kind of really quick barracuda-like ambush predators. Whereas in Eurasia, they have less competition, and they have dense shoals of fat-rich prey fish like bream and rudd, which are also found more plentifully in the coast. So
that's
that's kind
fair.
of why.
When
That's
you say
fair.
coastal Eurasia, kind of what area are we talking about?
So like the waters that are more closer to like the coasts, sometimes estuaries. So not like far inland like the Great Lakes, but closer to the coast.
Okay, interesting.
Where there's like maybe there's some crossover between saltwater fish.
How big do they get, Steven?
I believe the largest I actually have it written down here.
Oh,
And I also wrote down, which allows them to amass their wealth and truly become the top G's.
Gotta make
The
that
largest
money.
pike caught in America was 46 pounds, while the largest caught in Eurasia was 55 pounds, and it was caught in coastal Germany. So
Holy.
there you go. And the largest muskie was like 66 pounds. So that's kind of why in America they don't get as big, because there's an even bigger alpha out there.
I didn't think about the
There's
even
always a
bigger
bigger
alpha.
alpha.
there's
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
There's always a bigger fish.
That shark, I hate these sharks. These sharks. Question 8. I kind of entered a trance there. The pond loach, also known as the dojo loach, is a popular freshwater aquarium fish, characterized by their long, skinny bodies, hardiness, and goofy nature. Fitting their goofy nature, they have many bizarre and goofy traits. I'm doing one of these questions again. Which
Okay.
of the following traits do pond loaches not exhibit?
Okay, hang on. Let me write
I'm
these
so
down.
original. Yeah.
How many options are there?
There's 4 options.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
easy, easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which does not
Yeah.
have. Okay.
A special chemical sensing organ that allows it to track the hormones of its preferred prey. B. An extreme sensitivity to barometric pressure, allowing them to predict coming storms and disasters. C. The ability to breathe through their cloaca. Or D. The ability to reproduce asexually, aka they can clone themselves.
Oh, that's cool.
So one of these they do not exhibit.
What's a cloaca again, Steven? Or is that not
it's
PG?
a sexual organ of some kind.
nice, man.
I wouldn't want to breathe through my cloaca.
No, definitely not.
No.
Interesting.
I would hate to have a cloaca, first of all.
Bad start.
That would suck. Yeah. And then you're telling me I have to breathe through there? Or that I can? I would never use that.
No thanks.
Can you read all of one again, or A?
Special chemical sensing organs that allow it to track the hormones of its preferred prey.
I'm gonna go with that one.
That tripped Mitch's radar.
It did. It tripped my radar. I don't know if you guys want to believe me, but I am on a streak here.
I'm tempted
Not last question.
to hop on board. But
Ignore last question.
The last question was not as doesn't work with your method, Mitch.
You're right. You're right.
the Mitch method.
The Mitch method.
I feel like the asexual reproduction seems so rare, but if they did that, you would have to bring it up. So I feel like it makes sense to me. Mm-hmm. I feel like the chemical organ to catch prey, like if they're big aquarium fish, maybe it wouldn't be quite so nice to have too many predators in there.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think I'm jumping on with Mitch.
Okay, that's smart.
That's smart.
Well, no, I like your line of reasoning.
Okay.
You know, I'm not saying piggyback off of Mitch. That's not the intended. You know, the reason why we do buzzers so you can't do that sort of thing. But you know, I trust you guys.
Yeah.
Ethan, why are you picking
pressure,
Mitch's
Ethan.
answer?
I'm really tempted. I did have a Mitch sense on a separate answer though.
Oh.
Okay.
Then it's an Ethan sense.
Yeah, I don't know what it is
Ethan
at this
sense.
point. The second degree Mitch sense.
Your Ethan
Okay.
tingle is tingling.
I feel like
Was it the other long one, which is extreme sensitivity to barometric pressure?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. That's fair.
It feels like that would make them difficult as pets if they were
If
really
they like
sensitive.
freaked out, if it was like
Oh, that's
gonna
fair.
rain.
No,
Yeah.
that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the correct answer is chemical sensing organs.
Can I say my thought process on it? Because mine was a little
Okay,
different.
I'm
than
really
Connor's.
curious now because I think I have to fundamentally change how I write questions now.
Bro understands it now. That's crazy.
if we're metagaming question answers, then maybe I need to
He's cracked
rewrite
the
these
Steven
Well, at
code.
first, the reason why I was sus at it at first was that, like, I thought that, like, hormones of animals are really only affected, like, others of the same species. Like, and I might be completely wrong. It could be that some animals can sense the hormones of other animals, but I thought that it was, like, unique between the same species.
I mean, it is used as unique communication, but there are animals that have evolved to track the hormones of other animals for that specific reason.
Well, once
'Cause
again,
it
I just
allows
failed
them-
upward. I just thought
I guess
that
so.
wasn't a thing.
Hey,
But
good
then
enough.
Nailed it.
I thought about the idea of a partial true where maybe, and this is my guess, Steven, this is just my guess, is that it has this sensing organ for its potential mates, but not to chase
Okay.
after its
Oh,
prey.
that's good. That's
Okay.
good.
No, I didn't go that far.
Okay.
I mean, maybe they have hormones. I don't remember, honestly.
Okay.
They're also known as the Oriental weather loach, which is a fish I went into in the original fish episode. So there you go. When they sense a storm coming, they freak out and become hyperactive.
Wow.
And they like to hide under like the sand and stuff, which is a quirk that they exhibit when they're under a lot of stress. So a lot of like aquarium owners, when they're first introducing these fish to their aquarium, they just disappear for like days and they're like, where the hell are they? And it's because they bury under the sand and then
Kind of
just
like
hide.
cats. Cats do that too, though.
Yeah. No, they're
Cat
kind
is
of
a
cat-like.
loach.
Yeah.
Because they have like almost whiskers like a cat. So they're very cute. I
So
like
if you have one in an aquarium and it's like storming outside, can they sense like the barometric
yeah,
pressure?
so they are very sensitive to barometric pressure, and
Wow.
it's like they can react if there's going to be a coming earthquake or if there's going to be like storms and stuff like that.
Wow.
So they know when the storms are coming.
Buy one.
They're true, true Midwestern boys. Question 9. Let's go deeper on this deep dive and talk about some weird deep ocean fish. The glasshead barrel eye is a deep-sea fish with possibly the most incredible eyes of any vertebrate. They live in the mesopelagic, aka twilight zone of oceans around the world. Cue music. The most defining feature of the barrel eyes is their transparent head, in which their large telescopic eyes lay. Their glasshead barrel eye is one step more bizarre in that, in addition to having lenses in their eyes using refraction, their eyes, of which they have 4, also contain curved
four-eye.
composite mirrors, like a Fresnel lens.
Fresnel lens mentioned.
Fresnel lens mentioned. All of these traits combine to allow the glasshead barrel eye to see 360 degrees and telescopically with automatic focus to see
Damn.
even the tiniest specks of light from great distances.
Wow.
That's cool.
That's impressive.
They apparently use this combination of abilities to beef with some of the other predators of the deep ocean, stealing food and prey from them. Which of the following organisms do barrel eyes have apparent notorious beef with? A. Giant phantom jellies. B. Siphonophores. C. Salps. Or D. Pyrosomes.
Salps. Easy.
Salps.
Easy,
Locked
brother.
in.
Salps sound
never
like
trusted
chumps,
a salp.
so yeah.
Yeah.
I'd beef with
They get
salps.
bullied.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you're thinking like an alpha fish.
Yeah,
You just got to get in tune with it.
that's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
What was the jelly one?
Giant phantom jellies.
I feel like they're easy to steal from. Phantom jellies. That's what I'll go with.
You guys are thinking about like who you would bully as a fish.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll go with B. I can't pronounce it.
Siphonophores?
Siphonophores.
Mitch, how are you so good at this? This is insane.
I'm just guessing.
He's just guessing, but he had a second sense for it. This is insane. So you get 2 pounds of barrel eye. You know, they're a deep sea fish. They're kind of similar to like tilapia, maybe.
I like tilapia.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Their large, dome-shaped, transparent heads most likely offer protection from the nematocysts, or stinging cells, of the siphonophores that they steal their food from. The best way to describe a siphonophore is, to the uninitiated, is sort of like a colonial jellyfish-like organism that forms long, dangling chains and emit light to attract platonic prey. Or at least it describes most of them. There are 194 species and counting.
I
Platonic
love to
prey.
steal.
That sounds like a documentary, like catching platonic prey, like catching
catch
predators.
To catch a barrelfish.
Catch a predator. Question 10. Okay, that was way too deep for me. Let's do the complete opposite extreme.
Oh,
Flying
okay.
fish.
Flying fish.
Flying fish are a family
This
of
is my
saltwater
specialty.
ray-finned fish with about 64 species spanning across every ocean, with the shared adaptation to be able to make powerful leaps out of the water and glide for considerable distances. From the 1900s to the 1930s, flying fish were actually studied as possible models used to develop airplanes, but they have recently seen renewed interest. Which of the following recent innovations in aircraft design have been cited as drawing direct inspiration from flying fish morphology?
Oh.
A. The fishback, aka fishbone active chamber. B. Fish scale fuselage coatings. C. Upward curving wingtips, also called finlets. Or D. Experimental blended wing design.
So which one of these is real?
Which of these is cited as drawing direct inspiration from flying fish morphology?
Oh, I understand.
So all of these are real innovations, but
But one is
one is cited as being like, yeah, we were looking at flying fish when we designed this.
Specifically, okay.
Man. The pressure's on.
experimental blended wing designs.
That's your answer?
No, I'm just trying to say it out loud.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to understand it.
Upward
picture 'em.
wing. Yeah, I'm trying to picture it too. Because I feel like I've seen these fish before.
I mean, they're really cool fish.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I feel like there's a Magic the Gathering card that's pretty famous that has an image of this fish. So I'm trying to imagine that Magic card, but I can't remember which one it is. It's a blue Magic card, if that helps.
I mean, that would be my guess.
Yeah.
Islands.
Can you say the last two again? I'm stuck between those two.
Okay. Upward curving wingtips, also called finlets, or experimental blended wing designs.
And you're not going to go into detail about what the hell that means.
No.
Okay.
He doesn't want to give away his method.
Right.
Yeah. See, if you ask me to elaborate, I'm gonna give away tells
That's
that
fair.
Mitch
Yeah,
will
that's
pick up on immediately.
Yeah,
so
That's right.
I've learned my lesson.
Can't give him nothing.
I feel like they have multiple fins. So the blended... Sorry, I shouldn't be saying this out loud.
No, keep going. It's
I'm giving
okay.
you...
Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it, man. I'll actually go with fishback, the bone structure one. I feel like that is like a really good way to build things that hold weight. Like I'm just thinking of a fishbone diagram.
That's fair.
I know it's not related to like flying, but fishbone seems like something that's pretty well known and something that's been studied.
Yeah, and flying fish, they get out of the air. Maybe there's like kind of aerospace applications for that.
Yeah.
I just gotta pull the trigger. My guess is that, like, they're called flying fish, but they probably don't actually fly. I assume they glide more than they fly. So like jump. I don't know. I've never seen these things before. I assume they jump out of the water and then they glide.
You've definitely seen them before.
Oh, have I? Okay.
Yeah.
Then my guess is gonna be D. I bet it's all about the wings, but C and D were about. So I'm gonna go with the D one.
Okay.
What was the wordage on that one again?
Experimental blended wing designs.
I'm gonna go with that. Blended wing designs.
Okay.
The fishbone active chamber, I don't know what that would mean, and I have no idea how it would relate to aircraft. So I'm ruling that one out. The fish scale fuselage coatings, I haven't heard of anybody doing anything like that. Like golf ball sort of texture is helpful if you're like a blunt object flying through the air, but I don't see that as much for like aircraft fuselage.
Yeah.
Right.
Finlets, I've seen more drawn inspiration from like rays and kind of the shape that they have when they're going through the water. So I think I'm also going to narrow down to the blended wing design without having any idea what this fish looks like.
Okay. And you would be correct. Experimental blended wing designs.
Oh my
So you
god,
get
I'm just gonna say what Mitch says. That's crazy.
2 pounds of flying fish.
Once again, just a guess.
That's the correct
So,
key.
Airbus has stated that their upcoming blended wing body designs, which they hope will act as a replacement for their A320 Neo family, is directly inspired by flying fish morphology. Though if you ask me, this is partially marketing because they're using this fact to tie into their sale of fuel-efficient, more sustainable, and futuristic hydrogen-powered system flights. But this is what they've said, so that's
Can I
where
look up
went
a
with it.
picture of flying fish
Yeah, go ahead.
permission? Okay.
Yeah.
I want to make
B and
sure
C
that
were
I'm-
both inspired by sharks and their hydrodynamic body plans. So it wasn't actually fish scale. It was like dental dermical, like dental dernt. You know what I'm saying?
Dermal denticles?
Dermal denticles. Thank you.
Dermal denticles. What about A, Steven? Is that just a random
Fishback.
fact?
Okay.
No, that is true. It's for the wing skeleton, so they have like kind of an empty chamber, and they can be morphed by bending the fish skeleton core. So it's like for better, control of like the ailerons and the like whole wing. They kind of drew inspiration from how fish bones move in the body to like control the wing. I'm not an aerospace person, so I can't speak 100% on all this stuff, but I think that's a good description of it.
But that one wasn't true? Or?
Yeah, that wasn't inspired by flying fish.
Understood. It was just inspired by fish in general.
Yeah, all of these were inspired by fish, actually.
So can I guess I just looked up a picture. Can flying fish actually fly or do they glide?
They glide. So the longest recorded glide by a flying fish was 45 seconds. But usually they're just out of the water for like a couple seconds at a time, and it's to evade like swordfish and marlin and stuff like that.
Huh.
It's pretty cool. All right, remind me, how many pounds of fish have I given you?
About
I'm
a whole
afraid to hear
handful.
Mitch's number. You're at a whole handful.
Me, I'm a newborn, man. I'm 2 pounds of fish. Mud skipper, to be exact.
Mud
You're a little
skipper.
premature
Okay.
there, newborn Ethan.
Yeah. Still in the
Gotta put
womb.
some weight on you.
Mitch.
I could stand to lose the amount of pounds that I have. I have 12 pounds.
Heavy guy. 12 pounds of fish.
12 pounds of fish. I mean, you would be very popular at this Oshkosh, Wisconsin fish fry.
I guarantee
Yeah.
you.
And let me say, that's where the money gets transferred, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I'm sure they can't wait to try a fried flying fish. I'm sure they're really excited.
Flying fish is actually very popular
Really?
in Barbados. Yeah, in
Like they eat
Barbados
it?
specifically. Yeah, it's like their national dish.
Oh.
They ever catch
There
them
you
with
go.
I
nets?
Fun
stand
fact for
corrected. I stand corrected.
Like fly fishing? Oh, I have no idea how you catch them.
Like with nets, like wait for them to jump out and then
I assume.
Oh,
Yeah,
almost like
yeah,
a
that'd probably be a
salmon
pretty
in
good way to catch
Alaska.
'em. Yeah.
That's how you catch salmon in Alaska. Is you just
Yeah.
with the net.
Scoop them up. Bears
scoop
just
'em
sit
up.
with their mouths open. They
Yeah.
wait for it.
Yeah.
You're fishy.
I wish I was that good.
Fishing, quote unquote.
Hey, either you're fishing or you're catching. That's all I'm saying.
Hey!
Now, let's take this one step further. Round 3. Fish 2, the extreme. This round is all about record-breaking or otherwise extreme fish. Question 11. Fish keeping is a hobby for every price point. You can purchase specimens like goldfish, guppies, tetras, and betas for less than $1 each. And secondhand equipment is often cheap or free and widely available on places like eBay and Facebook Marketplace. Or you can go to the other extreme. What is the most expensive live fish ever sold? Is it A, A platinum arowana. B. A masked angelfish. C. A peppermint angelfish. Or D. A flowerhorn cichlid.
A flowerhorn cichlid sounds pretty. I'll pick
That sounds
one.
so cool. Yeah.
You'd want to see that one.
Yeah,
I would. I'd pay a lot of money to see that
I
one.
don't think the aren't angelfish like kind of? They've got like a lot of weird stuff floating around them. I don't feel like they'd be good pets, like unless you had like a really big
Angelfish are
aquarium.
really popular in saltwater aquariums because they're like
Oh, are
so
they?
colorful. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I will say it's like beetles where there's like dozens upon dozens of species of angelfish with like tiny varieties. So
that makes me think that that's not it. Then.
well, not to sway your answer. Yeah.
yeah, they're so common. Everybody has angelfish.
Everybody's got
Saltwater,
this.
yeah.
Okay, I will say all of these fish are very expensive.
Oh, okay,
that I
okay.
listed. Yeah.
You know what? It's got platinum in the name. The platinum
Okay.
Arawawa.
Arowana.
Arowana.
The
I know what you
Arowan.
Also
Like
called
the
the
grocery store?
dragonfish.
See, it's called the dragonfish. It's platinum. The platinum dragonfish. It's got to be that one.
Okay. It sounds luxurious.
Yeah, it does.
Ethan.
Half of me is saying just
Come
say
on,
what
Ethan,
Mitch
jump
said.
on the boat. Jump on the boat.
Say what Mitch says, man.
It's got platinum in the name, man.
But consider this: the flowerhorn cichlid sounds pretty.
It does
That's
sound
pretty.
pretty. I'm just gonna go with something else. I'm gonna say the masked B, the masked
Masked angelfish.
masked
Masked
angelfish. I feel like maybe it was like a really interesting genetic variation, and people liked it.
Okay. Yeah. It's like a super rare collector's item.
Yeah.
Well, the correct answer is the flowerhorn cichlid. So go ahead and take
Nice job, Connor.
3 pounds
Nice work.
of.
Well
Nice
done.
job.
I'm not selling you flowerhorn cichlid. That's too expensive.
Wait,
You
so
can
how
have,
much was it?
So a single flowerhorn cichlid was sold to a buyer in Malaysia for $600,000.
Holy
making it the most expensive aquarium fish ever
Oh my
sold.
gosh.
In
It's so
Malaysia
pretty.
and Thailand, the flowerhorn cichlid is seen as a symbol of prosperity and fortune, and this specific specimen was the rare golden monkey variety. Whatever that means.
Whoa.
I think it's
golden
it was
monkey
probably
variety.
like one of those yellow, like, sorta like morphs.
It stood on 4 legs, and it looked like a monkey.
Yeah.
The monkey
So platinum
variety.
arowana are
pretty
on
cool.
average the most expensive fish, frequently being valued at $400,000, and are actually illegal for purchase in many countries, including the U.S.
Why?
And both of the angelfish, because they're like critically endangered and you can't breed them in captivity.
That makes
and-
sense.
So it's kind of like a poaching scenario.
Yeah.
They are so beautiful though. And both of the angelfish I listed frequently go for $20,000 to $30,000, as both are rare, difficult to breed, and can only be caught live on small Pacific islands in deep water, caught by specifically trained divers. So you have to go to like a weird part of the world, like super deep, and you have to be like diving and catching them live. But
So, sorry, this is a very specific question that you might not know the answer to.
Okay.
Is it like it's illegal in the U.S. to buy them, or like if I were to go to Malaysia, have someone catch one for $600,000 or whatever you said, and then bring it back to the United States as a pet?
I think
would that be illegal?
transferring it into the U.S. as like a aquarium, like a personal fish is illegal. I
that would be
believe.
illegal. Okay.
Yeah, but
Not that I'm trying to do that, but
Yeah.
If I
no.
was,
If I was.
Mitch, I don't think you have $400,000
No.
lying around to buy a platinum arowana.
I don't.
I will say.
And good luck
very
getting
few
that
people have
through
that honor.
customs.
right. I in fact do not have that amount of money.
And because I specified live fish, the most expensive fish ever sold was a large bluefin tuna sold in a Japanese fish market for $3.2 million.
what?
That was gonna be my guess.
It was
if,
like 1,000 pounds. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you guys heard of like he's like
For
sushi
sushi?
King or something?
Oh, yeah.
Like there's this giant like this
Yes. Yeah, I
super
think that
cool
was the guy who bought it, actually.
I love that guy, and he cuts them
Yeah.
in front of everybody.
Yeah.
That guy
Yeah.
rules.
Little do our contestants know that this was the fake answer. Looks like they were fooled this time.
Question 12. The devil's hole pupfish has the smallest natural range of any vertebrate, let alone fish, only being found in the devil's hole, which is a small water-filled cavern in the Amargosa Desert in Nevada.
Whoa.
Because of their perennially critically endangered status, they have been afforded extensive legal protections, which is what 3 drunk attempted assassins discovered the hard way in 2016 when they smashed an ATV into the fence protecting the cavern, shot off the padlock in the gate with a Mossberg 500 shotgun, and destroyed the sensing and security equipment inside the enclosure. Only one of the men, Trenton Sargent, actually went so far as to kill any of the critically endangered fish, though.
Why?
What was his murder method?
His murder method of the fish, to clarify.
Yes,
Okay.
of the fish. Of these critically endangered fish. A. Smashing a bottle of tequila in the devil's hole, poisoning several. B. Stomping on eggs and adults in the shallow spawning platform. C. Firing the previously mentioned Mossberg into the enclosure, not hitting any but creating shockwaves that caused several to die. Or D. Deliberately pouring a jug of windshield wiper fluid on the spawning platform, killing a third of the population.
Why would he do this?
Drunk.
Oh,
Madman.
so maybe the tequila is
The tequila kind of adds up.
You guys want some?
Yeah.
Come on, that's too classic. That's too classic.
Yeah,
gotta
he's just
have
trying to
this,
share.
dude.
He's just trying to share.
No,
Get a
at least give us some lime and salt first, bro.
Yeah. They're connoisseurs.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think the windshield wiper fluid would break my heart the most because that doesn't sound like a good time for anybody. So I'm going with that one.
Okay.
You take me out with tequila, you know.
Yeah.
That could
I don't
be
think
forgiven.
I don't think the devil's fish, the devil's hole pup fish would complain about tequila.
In the devil's hole, they're swimming in tequila.
That's why they call it the devil's hole. Yeah.
I have a guess. I think that like pouring windshield wiper fluid is just too evil. Like
Okay.
Yeah.
I
So you
feel
don't
like
think he would stoop that low, or are you
I-
saying that's what it is? 'Cause
I
it's
don't
the
think
devil's
he
hole.
would. And I feel like potentially what he did was I just want to believe in my heart that he did it accidentally. So I feel like stepping on
Yeah.
the spawning platform seems like something that if you're drunk, like you don't really know where you're going, you accidentally step on them, and then suddenly you're in like federal prison.
That was
Yeah.
my guess too, because I'm like, wiper. First of all, why would they have wiper fluid if they're driving ATV?
Yeah, no wipers.
Second,
That's a good plot hole.
if they're
Premeditated.
Drunk, if they're drunk, yeah. I can't. I agree with Ethan. It can't be premeditated. Why would you like if you're drunk? Why would you waste perfectly good tequila?
Was that a real part of the story that they got drunk and did this?
Yes.
Okay.
That makes
All the stuff I mentioned beforehand is true.
See, that makes me think that it was an accident. So I think you're trying to be a little tricky here, Steven. I think that you said stomp. I don't think that they stomped on it per se. I think that they stepped on it or swam in it and ruined all of the enclosure. So I think they're like, let's go swimming. Let's go, what's it called when you swim naked? Let's go,
Skinny
Skinny
dipping.
dip.
skinny dipping in this pool over here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna jump with Ethan. I think
Okay.
they trampled it.
And that'll give you the question. Stomping on eggs and adults.
Holy moly. Answering
Yeah.
with Mitch that's the way.
Well, you answered.
Well,
to
you
be
did
fair,
it before.
you did answer
Mitch answered
first.
with you, Ethan.
Yeah,
Don't
I answered
underestimate
with
your
you.
power.
I borrowed the Ethan method. my powers
the
aren't.
Ethan method.
My powers aren't as strong because Steven put on sunglasses, so I can't read his.
Yeah.
Can't read his eyes.
That's my signature giggle, my goblin giggle. So the fish prefer to spawn on relatively shallow shelf in the Devil's Hole, and yearly variances in things like algae spawning greatly affect their population. At the time of the incident, there were only 115 pupfish in the hole. Sargent received a sentence of 1 year in federal prison and several years under supervision, which seems honestly pretty tame.
Just a year?
Yeah,
I mean, they
more.
like shot off the padlock with a shotgun. They destroyed all the sensory equipment. They
Yeah.
crashed a car into the facility. Like, that's kind of crazy. And they killed critically endangered animals. Well, this guy did. You know,
Yeah.
1 year is like pretty light, but they survived. So Devil's Hole Pupfish 1,
Drunk idiots,
Trenton
0.
Sargent 0.
Yeah.
What a
Yeah.
guy.
That's right.
So
Interesting.
yeah. Nice job, Ethan.
Question? Yeah.
Hey, thanks.
Good work, Ethan.
Yeah, good work,
Question
Ethan.
13.
I'll take
the
some
black
endangered
marlin
fish.
is often ranked as the fastest fish in the ocean, clocking in at a top speeds of 129 kilometers per hour or 80 miles per hour, though their usual cruising speed is around 20, and for reasons I'll get into later, this is somewhat contested. But regardless, rank the following extremely fast fish from lowest to highest recorded top speed.
Lowest to
So I'll
highest.
list,
Okay.
yeah, 6 fish. They're all extremely fast, lowest to highest. A, the mako shark, the fastest of the sharks. B, wahoo.
Wahoo!
Wahoo! C, swordfish. D, bluefin tuna. E, sailfish. Or F, barracuda.
Oh.
Good lineup.
Barracuda!
This is a
Yeah.
good starting 6.
What was
All-time
the-
classics.
What was it? Bluefin tuna? Is that what you said? Right.
Yeah, bluefin
Yeah.
tuna
Yeah.
for D,
Oh, this is hard.
which is also the most expensive fish ever sold. So
2,000 years later.
I got a list.
okay, let's hear it.
All right. From least to most fast, I have what in my head is the biggest one, the mako shark. I feel like more mass,
That's slowest. Yeah.
more slow.
Okay.
Then I have another pretty big fish, bluefin tuna.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that they're super fast. And then I have the wahoo fish.
Wahoo!
It's fun to say.
That's I think that's a Hawaiian one. I could
I've
be
never
wrong.
heard of that.
I feel like
They're caught in the Indian Ocean. My
Okay.
not Hawaiian. My bad.
well, my former marine biology professor studied wahoo actually. So
Oh,
That's cool.
that's cool.
They feel like
He's a cool guy.
they're big. They're bigger. Barracuda. We're getting more slender and agile.
yeah.
Barracuda. And then swordfish, also pretty fast looking. I'm thinking about it like if I like almost like they're a car or something.
Yeah. What car would be the
The
fastest?
cooler the name, the faster.
So you think
the fish.
sailfish is the fastest? Then?
I think
'Cause that's the last one left?
sailfish is the
Okay.
fastest. They have a literal sail to catch wind. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Exactly. All right.
I have mine. Connor, do you have
Yeah.
yours?
I want to hear yours, Mitch.
Okay. I put Barracuda as the slowest. I just don't think that they're that fast off the top of my head. If I'm thinking about the right fish. 5, I have bluefin tuna. 4, I have wahoo. I have no idea though. 3, I have the mako shark. 2, I have the sailfish. And I feel like I remember learning at some point that swordfish are the fastest. So
Okay,
I put
okay.
sword. I feel like I remember learning that at some point.
Connor.
All right. I'm also starting with barracuda at the bottom.
Okay.
And then I'm going mako shark. And then the wahoo.
Oh.
Wahoo.
And then we're going the bluefin tuna. They're just so much
Okay.
muscle. I feel like that's got to go fast. And then our most marlin-like fish, I'm putting sailfish at second fastest. Mm-hmm. And I'm putting the swordfish at the fastest.
Oh, so we're somewhat close then.
I think it's
Yeah.
close.
Okay. The people who were the closest, though, Ethan and Mitch, you both had 4 out of the 6 right.
Oh.
So I'll give you 3 pounds
Hell
of
yeah.
black marlin.
Well done.
I'm getting heavier.
Yeah, I'm giving you some. So the correct answer is barracuda, then bluefin, then wahoo, then the mako, then swordfish, then sailfish.
Oh. So sailfish
yeah.
is the fastest.
Yeah, sailfish is the fastest.
Why did I think that?
Because black marlin, they do look like a swordfish. They have a very similar appearance. I mean, all those billfish look pretty similar, except for I guess the sailfish has like those large dorsal fins. But it's pretty easy to mistake if you're just looking
okay.
like swordfish and black marlins. They look similar.
Although this
So I
could
think
be
the
the challenge.
sailfish,
This could be the
the
challenge.
sailfish, that fin is like almost like the whole back. Like it's super long.
Yeah, and I will say sailfish are my favorite saltwater fish. I'm a fan.
Shout out.
Also among the fastest are blue sharks, bonefish, and tarpon. So the sailfish is often cited as the fastest fish because people call the top speed measurement of the black marlin into contention. The recording comes from a BBC recording of a line ripping off a reel at roughly 120 feet per second, which has endlessly been repeated into, oh, black marlins are the fastest. But I mean, come on, that's crazy. Give it to the sailfish. That's what I'm saying.
Justice for the sailfish.
Yeah.
Justice for the
Justice.
sailfish.
Do people eat sailfish? I've had swordfish before. I don't think I've
Yeah.
ever had sailfish.
They're similar to like all the other, billfish. There's like hyper predators. They're like super like red meat for fish, which is pretty good.
I wonder why swordfish, in my opinion, is more common than sailfish, like to eat.
Well, I mean, they're just like more common in general.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Sailfish are really hard to catch. So.
They're too fast.
Too fast. I should have guessed. It's like,
Yeah.
I've had swordfish, but never sailfish. I should have guessed that.
Question 14. In the world of competitive running, the fish in the previous question were sprint runners, the Usain Bolts of the fish world.
Long
The
distance.
natural follow-up question is what fish are the champion marathon runners?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh.
So what fish has the recorded greatest distance migration ever?
Oh.
A. Bluefin tuna. B. Great white shark. C. The Dorado catfish. Or D. Blue marlin.
Dorado catfish. That's almost that's such
That's like a wild card.
To throw that one in there, I don't even know what to think. I'm gonna slam down great white shark. I believe that they migrate like huge distances. Like they go from like Australia to like other places. Like I just remember seeing like a pattern, and it was like a huge like pattern. So I'm gonna go that.
Okay.
I think this is a trick question. I think Steven's trying to get a little tricky here.
Ooh.
This might be another reading Steven's mind thing, but
Oh god.
the El Dorado fish, I feel like that could be the answer. I wonder if it instead of like swimming in the ocean, it swims like the Amazon River, which
and
is
actually
pretty
the
far
distance travel.
Interesting.
That I'm gonna go with that one. I'm gonna go with El Dorado.
Yeah. Okay, that's smart. That's smart.
I also love that movie, El Dorado.
Good movie.
Yeah. There you go.
I think you're trying to be sneaky, Steven. Let's see if I'm right.
You know, I like to be sneaky.
I like Ethan's logic. I was thinking of some kind of shark for like a big migratory pattern. I think some of the other fish seem like they're, stay in their areas a little more. So I like the great white.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Connor and Ethan take 3 pounds of. I'm not going to give you great white because sharks are actually kind of disgusting to eat, or at least a lot of them are.
I've heard
Shark
that.
fin
They
soup.
have a special adaptation where they'll piss themselves if you start trying to eat them.
Me
Like
too.
they taint their meat with their own urea. So it's
Wow.
actually like a lot of sharks are completely inedible if you don't catch them like quick enough.
So that's one thing that Sea of Thieves gets wrong then.
Yeah, I mean some are edible, some are edible. They don't have that thing, but
You can't taste the piss through the controller.
You're right. Sorry.
Tastes just as good.
I'll give you like 3 pounds of like blue marlin. Sure, why not?
All
So
right.
this is a scenario where AI was just giving me like bad answers constantly, and honestly, I think I'm gonna start a tally every episode when Google AI confidently gives me the wrong answer. Which like happened like for like I think a third of the questions this episode, it just gave me the wrong answer just immediately. A tagged great white named Nicole was recorded making a migration from South Africa to Australia and back in under 9 months with a total
Australia.
distance swam of 12,400 miles or 20,000 kilometers. That's a consistent pace of 3 kilometers per hour, which for comparison, the longest marathon ever is the Sri Chinmoy Self-Transcendence Race, which is 3,100 miles. And is completed at a pace of 5.3 kilometers per hour. So this is 4 of those back to back, even if a slightly slower pace. So that's kind of incredible.
That's crazy.
I like that Ethan was
What
right
about
about Australia
Yeah.
and then some other places.
Yeah, 100%. So the Dorado catfish,
Yeah,
you
what
are
about
right
that
in
one?
that they migrate through the Amazon. So they
Oh.
start at the top of the
Whoa.
Andes. They swim all the way down to the estuaries of the Amazon, so other side of the continent, and then they swim back to the Andes to give birth.
But that's not the farthest destination.
So they actually do swim a great distance because, it's not a straight line like the oceans are. The Amazon's a winding river, so they actually swim quite a big distance, and they're the longest distance for any freshwater fish. But great white shark takes the cake. And I think part of the reason for this, I'm going to go off on a bit of a tangent. is sampling bias. So if you bring it up with any other practicing marine biologists, they will complain that great white migration studies are way overdone and that they keep doing the exact same study over and over again, which, to be fair, is pretty interesting because they go super far. So yeah, if you observe like great white sharks thousands upon thousands of times, yeah, eventually one's going to make a crazy travel.
Right. But
so-
that's not like
sense.
the normal distance per se.
Yeah, I mean, they still are insane migration, like, travelers. And maybe still, like, the greatest. I don't know their average, but, you know, maybe these other fish would beat them in, like, maximum distance if you gave them enough observations.
Not the Arctic tern, though. Can't beat the Arctic tern.
Arctic tern, yeah, that is insane.
Yeah.
Still, though, shout out to Nicole. Question 15. We've done it. The final question. The river monsters question.
River monsters.
While the largest fish live in the oceans, some absolute monsters live in freshwater. And I like freshwater fish more. Sue me. To make this a climactic final question, I will be awarding 5 pounds of fish to whoever can most correctly arrange the following official world record rod and reel catches of freshwater fish from lightest to heaviest.
Oh.
So I'm going to name 6 fish, organize them lightest to heaviest, similar to speeds. A, the Mekong giant catfish. B, the Arapaima. C, alligator gar.
Ooh.
Gar is so cool. D, giant freshwater stingray.
Oh.
If you can catch those, I guess so.
E, white sturgeon. Or F, Goliath tigerfish.
One eternity later.
Okay. I got it. I don't think it's right, but
I
Well,
got
closest.
yeah,
I
it's
got something.
closest.
I got something.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I got it. Sorry, my card is not big enough for all of these multiple
Okay.
list questions.
Yeah, I did a couple of these. All right, who wants to kick us off?
I can kick us off. Let's see.
Okay.
At number 6, I have the Goliath tigerfish. I didn't think that tigerfish were that big, so that's my guess.
Okay.
I could be wrong about that. 5, I have the Arapaima.
Arapaima.
Thank you. I've never heard of that one before, so I'm going with that one. 4, I have white sturgeon. 3, I have the alligator gar. I remember gar can grow quite big, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
2, I had the catfish. Catfish are the same; they can grow pretty big. But then that stingray was just so. Maybe you're throwing me off with that one, but I'm gonna go with that as number 1.
All right. Ethan
Maybe-
or Connor?
I'll go next because I think I definitely flipped like my top and bottom with Mitch.
That's crazy. We're completely different.
Yeah. So I'm going giant freshwater stingray on the bottom.
Okay.
So I've seen some big rays, but I feel like freshwater maybe they wouldn't get as big.
Yeah, maybe.
I got the Arapaima down there because that's a wild card. No clue where to put it. And then I'm going with the catfish, big fat boys, but, maybe not getting too long. And then I'm going the alligator gar. An alligator-sized gar sounds terrifying. White sturgeon. I've seen sturgeon before. Those are huge fish, so
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I got the sturgeon up there. And then I have the Goliath tigerfish. The Goliath part got me, so that's either bait or it's legit and maybe holds up to his name. So there's my
Hey,
order.
fair enough, yeah. Well, like, the Goliath grouper is, like, the largest grouper. So, yeah, maybe there.
You know something?
But maybe
I just
Mitch
realized?
is right that the tigerfish don't get that big.
You know
So
what I
Goliath
just-
tigerfish is like a jumbo shrimp,
Yeah.
Oh,
I wonder. You know what I just realized? I wonder if Animal Crossing helped me out with this question.
Oh,
Because
because
there's a lot of
in
fishing
the
in
last
Animal
fish
Crossing.
episode, Cooper won, and he was like, "Dude, Animal Crossing carried me."
I think Animal Crossing is helping me, like, subconsciously here. Because I remember the
Star-
tigerfish not being that big. I don't know.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
Wow.
I
Okay.
need Stardew Valley to have more fish.
Yeah, for real. Get on that.
Are any of these fish in Stardew Valley? I don't think so.
I don't think
Ethan.
so.
Lay it on me.
All right. So I actually combined some of Connor and some of Mitch, I feel like, into
Okay.
this answer.
Okay.
In my head, I had stingray at the bottom. In my head, that they don't get that big in freshwater. You pet them.
But then why would it be on the list, though? I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe as a red herring.
still giant.
Because it's called the giant freshwater stingray, but maybe I did that as a
That's
red
fair.
herring.
And they're really wide. They don't really get fat to me. They're like a piece of paper. But I could totally
Yeah.
be wrong.
So maybe they're large, but they don't have a ton of weight.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then
Okay.
I also thought Goliath tigerfish, that felt like a jumbo shrimp situation. Like it's big for tigerfish, but tigerfish are pretty small, I think. And then Arapaima next.
Arapaima,
It's
yeah.
got air in the name. Can't be that big.
Great.
Of course.
And, yeah. And
I
then,
didn't think of that, but yeah.
And then white sturgeon next. I know that you get. I think you get caviar from these guys, so I know they get real fat. But probably not that fat. Mekong catfish. I've definitely heard of these in river monsters. These ones are like always the cover photo. I feel like.
I hate
then-
catfish, by the way.
And then last but not least, alligator gar. They have alligators, so that actually feels pretty telling to me that they're humongous.
Okay. So, Mitch and Ethan, you've tied at 3.
Oh,
So
okay.
I wonder if I want to let you guys swap some.
Oh,
We can try it. We can try
okay.
it. It's worth 5.
So yeah,
Yeah,
So,
it's
yeah.
worth it.
you can swap up the order if you'd like.
Oh, am I wrong about the stingray?
Actually, swapping is so like painful.
Or you
Yeah.
can just not change anything if you think the other person's gonna screw it up.
Oh, that's true.
Swapping
Yeah.
is so painful.
But one of you will have to change something.
I'll change.
Okay.
I'll change mine too, just for fun.
I mean, you
ordered
have
questions,
3
they
out of
get
6,
me.
so yeah, that's tricky.
I only make one change. That's the question.
Okay, I'm confident in that one. Okay, I have a guess.
Okay,
I'm
speed
gonna-
run through your list.
I'm gonna swap the white surgeon with the Arapaima. So I'm gonna say still lowest. I'm going with the tigerfish. I still think that's the smallest. Going off my gut from Animal Crossing. And then so I'm gonna switch. 5 is white sturgeon. 4 is Arapaima. 3 is gar. 2 is catfish. 1 is stingray. I'm still going with my gut, but changing just a couple.
Okay. Ethan, what do you think?
For better or for worse, I made one swap. I only swapped gar and Mekong catfish. I feel like the catfish are just that's river monsters right there.
Okay. You have
I'll say it again. I have stingray, tigerfish, Arapaima, white sturgeon, alligator gar, Mekong catfish.
well, Mitch, I'll give it to you. 5 fish.
Well done.
So you
Well
got
done.
4 there.
Well
you
done.
Got 4 there.
That
So
was
it's gotta be
good.
the stingray. Is the stingray number 1?
So yeah, stingray is the largest. So
Whoa!
the answer is
Okay, all right, okay.
Goliath tigerfish.
That's fair.
Goliath tigerfish at 97 pounds, so the smallest. Alligator gar at 283 pounds. Then the Arapaima at 339 pounds. White sturgeon, which was caught at 468 pounds, so pretty big. Mekong giant catfish at 646 pounds. And then giant freshwater stingray
Damn.
at 661 pounds.
So what number was the tigerfish? Sorry,
Tigerfish was the lightest.
was the
97
lightest.
pounds.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
right about that. Okay,
I
Yeah.
How do you
underestimated the
pull
stingray.
that on a reel? That's insane.
It's insane. Yeah.
Don't they like just
Although-
pick them up sometimes?
I was gonna say you see those videos of like the catfish, like the hunters, and they literally just like even like
I
big
mean, they will
catfish
have a
in, like,
high
thing.
test line, like 150 pounds. And if you've ever hooked a stingray, it sucks. It sucks because they're so hard to get off, and then they're just heavy and they just sink to the bottom. It's annoying. So I can't imagine the catch that was. One of the peculiar things about fishing world records is that for several reasons, many of them are pretty much unbreakable. The white sturgeon, for example, on this list, is endangered and can no longer be legally caught and weighed. So it was set in 83 and, you
Can't
know,
be beaten.
since it became endangered, you cannot weigh it anymore. If you catch it, you have to let it go immediately. The world record brook trout caught in 1916 and weighing in at 14 pounds and 8 ounces simply no longer grows that big due to overfishing. And the largest estimated hammerhead shark ever caught on rod and reel was caught off the coast of California in 2023 and was never weighed because the process of officially weighing the fish often kills them. So the guy was just like, no, I don't want to weigh it. I don't want to kill this beautiful fish. So some of these
That's
record
fair.
catches may remain world records forever.
Well,
That's cool.
Let's do a fish pound check. Ethan, you had a pretty good comeback that round, but let's see what it was.
Yeah, round 3 was where I came alive. but I didn't have the Mitch sense early on, so I ended up at 11 pounds.
Hey, that's pretty good. That's 10 pounds and some change. That's a 10-pounder and some change right there.
I also ended up at 11 pounds, and I'm allergic
Wow.
to all of it, so you guys can have as much as you want.
Oh, thanks. I'll take it all.
Mitch, please tell me what you're sitting at.
I have 23 pounds.
Okay.
That's impressive.
I think that puts him outside of the striking zone if you guys get the challenge question. But let's determine who the third most respected person is.
Yeah.
Potentially.
There we go.
By going
I
for
gotta
this
get
challenge question.
those air show tickets, Ethan. I gotta go for this.
That's fair.
Yeah. This is an honor. So, you guys want me to repeat the questions?
Let's
Yeah.
do it. Let's hear it.
So they repeated all the questions so they could remember what they were.
Stuck between 3.
Okay. You think I'm tricky? You think I'm
yeah.
quite a tricky guy, Mitch?
Well, can I explain my thought process here? I feel like
Only if you want the others to hear.
Well, yeah, sure. Yeah, you can join in my thought process here, guys. I feel like
This is a group episode.
a lot
Where
of these
Mitch is a group.
questions are like, things we don't know and we probably wouldn't know, but like we just have a best guess for. I feel like he wouldn't do a challenge question with those questions. It's more likely to be a question that we probably should know the answer to or we can recognize.
It's like gettable.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
So I'm gonna say, what was question 14 again?
Question 14 was greatest
That's
distance
a great
migration
white.
ever.
Great white.
Great white.
I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say 14.
Okay.
I only picked out the coelacanth discovery. I don't know
Okay.
what else I think it would be, but the other ones seemed too legit, so.
Okay. Ethan, what do you think?
I think, I hate to say it, but I think Mitch's logic is too good to me. Like,
Always follow Mitch. That's what we learned.
I think
So you're
it's,
going with great white, or you're applying the similar logic to a different question?
No,
that's a
I'm
good
going
point.
with great white because I feel like the river
Bro,
situation.
you got that one. You're not sticking with your guns?
That's where I struggle. Is that I've definitely heard great white before, but I feel like for it to be like a tricky Stephen question, it
Right.
defies expectations.
Exactly. Tell
And
me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm
I
wrong.
feel like the river is like too smart. Like it's going different angles and stuff through a river that it really extends the distance. As opposed to just swimming straight from Australia to South Africa. So I'm gonna go great white 14.
Okay. Drum roll, please. The challenge question was most expensive live fish ever sold. It was something I didn't mention, and it's like its own world, and that is koi fish. So a Taiwanese collector purchased a unique 3-foot-long red koi called S Legend for $1.8 million in an auction in Japan. So that's the most expensive live fish ever sold. So usually when they discuss aquarium stills, koi fish aren't included because they're kind of their own like
Right,
hobby.
it's like a
They're like separate
pond
from aquariums
thing.
almost.
Yeah.
Well, we got to give it to Mitch. You know, he continued the
Well done.
streak. His
Well
sense
done.
is too good. How does
That
it
was
feel to be the
crazy.
second most respected person at the annual Oshkosh, Wisconsin
You know, it
with
feels
fish fry?
feels pretty good, and I love fish fries, so I'm gonna dig in.
Well, don't worry, guys. You can come along and you can meet some powerful politicians
Yeah.
there.
I might give you a few chunks of fish if you want.
Some
Well,
scraps.
it looks like, coincidentally, we have just arrived in Oshkosh. Thank you for tuning in to Bus One today. We'd really appreciate it if you're told your friends, family, and fellow fishermen about us. Also, subscribing or dropping a 5-star rating in your podcast player would be super helpful. When we hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, we'll make a really annoying, sappy video that all of you should and will ignore. We're on all the social medias as @Bus1Trivia, except LinkedIn. Do we have a LinkedIn?
No,
Not
We
yet.
should get on that.
not
Not
yet.
yet.
Write to us on hi@bus1trivia.com or join our Discord server. The link to join can be found at bus1trivia.com, where you can also check out our official merch. Before we go, we'd like to thank Vert for the use of our theme song, 5978, which is a certified
Fish banger.
banger.
Fish banger.
Thanks for riding Bus 1. We'll see you next week.
Fish get here.
Can you imagine the hustle grind content we could put on the LinkedIn?